for me.
Yeah.
And
Which
we
was,
just think big.
I was flabbergasted. And then the CEO asked,
You know, you tried to hornswoggle.
Working my damn ass off in every nook and cranny of time that I could find.
Don't let them hoodwink you. They're trying to hoodwink you.
Okay. And it's impossible that we'll be able to get into all the nitty gritty, but you do.
So the reason why the price has to quickly skedaddle back up.
Since we took on that new client at work, I've just been snowed under.
Out of a cannon. Sam goes out like a bat out of hell. Didn't even think about it.
From hucksters, from people that would try to hoodwink us.
Young being in every nook and cranny of our soul.
Just fucking skedaddle out.
Statistically speaking,
and so, because they figured, well, you know, he's handsome, maybe he can hoodwink enough voters into, because he looks like a president.
So much for that.
Thank you.
I am flabbergasted.
Because I want to get to every nook and cranny.
I feel like I'm brushing its hair.
Laptop's gonna go like a bat out of hell.
And the one in the back, he was hornswoggle. Are you like?
Obviously takes a lot of research to find all the nitty-gritty stuff about people.
Periods of time where I've been stressed, frustrated, and snowed under.
So, I'm gonna need you to skedaddle.
Skedaddle. When I was growing up, we were always doing the skedaddle.
You hear, but unfortunately, it's just snowed under, so I couldn't make it across.
Around you, I'll give you a chance for them to skedaddle.
I'm just gonna have to eat at my desk.
Oh, you snowed under, are you?
I don't know about you, but these people do look more important than you and me. And they are in a professional environment, talking about serious issues, informal slangs, idioms. Are they really necessary? Joshua, but I'm working in a call center and people don't speak like that. Good for you. You were blessed because they put you in a bilingual account. Or probably your account doesn't require you to go off script. But that's your reality. Good for you. But that doesn't mean that is other people's reality. I don't know about your country, but here in Costa Rica we don't say cosa, we say chunche. We don't say cerveza, we say birra. We don't say cabeza, we say jupa. It doesn't really matter if you are a doctor, a manager, a janitor, or even the president. That's how we talk. And I bet $1 million that the same thing happens in your country, regardless of the words you might use. If you haven't heard them, it's just because native speakers only use standard English when talking to non-native speakers. Because they tend to think that we don't know our asses from a hole on the ground. I mean, they are right, because if you are talking to a person from the United States who learned basic Spanish in Spain, you won't say something like, ¿Y tu nieve? ¿De qué la quieres? Popular expression in Mexico.
Expressions. Please say them with me. How much is?
How much is?
This costs.
This costs.
But Joshua, I am subscribed to English-speaking channels and I am able to understand natives 100%. And they don't use that vocabulary. Please, bear in mind that even though those teachers have the best intentions to help people, you are only able to understand them because they use that teach and repeat method, meaning that you will hear the same thing over and over. As a result, this will give you the wrong impression that people only speak like that, and consequently, you already know English 100%. But how come you aren't able to understand a difficult call or a very advanced podcast?
And bugs, and the students decided to pitch tents and to sleep outside.
And they protested.
Yes, out the facilities because they couldn't live in those kind of conditions.
So it's just weird when I hear about all this money going to HBCUs, but then I see, you know, one of the top HBCUs in the country having those kind of problems, especially right there in the backyard in DC.
I hear you. So what I will tell you is that the funds that are there are intended to not only support tuition and those things.
But now, let me play a clip to show you how native speakers really picture you.
Spanish flies right out of their mouth. Like, not like a little bit of Spanish, like you could tell that that's all their thoughts, everything they do is in Spanish. You know how you could tell when you say hello to them, you can see your hello enter their head. You're like, hello, and you see it go, hello equals hola. Reply with hello.
Joshua, but he's only joking. That's a stand-up comedy. Now, people who say that haven't taken into account something that is really important. As a voice actor myself, the first thing we are taught is that we have to use standard language. In my case, since I have dubbed a lot of material in Spanish, well, obviously I had to use the standard Spanish called US Spanish. Perhaps you have seen this term in your keyboard or somewhere else. Well, movies, sitcoms, cartoons, manga are dubbed and made using a standard language. Why? Simple. Because people tend to be racist. So a local from Tampa won't like the idea of hearing Louisiana's accents or idioms in a movie or vice versa. A local from Queens won't like an accent from Texas, etc. In Spanish, people from Latin don't like the Spanish dub from Spain. So figures. So that's the reason why you can't trust these materials as your unique resource of learning English, because you will have the wrong impression that there's nothing else to learn. Just imagine The Simpsons using a tough Yankee accent. People from Boston won't watch it even if their lives depend on that. If you want to learn real English, go to a forum. For instance, if you like the MCU, the Spider-Verse, and watch debates regarding that specific topic. Tutorials on YouTube. And there, you will hear and learn the actual English spoken in a daily basis. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. See you next time.